Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. A happy Monday to you all. Hopefully your week is off to a great start, or if you're watching this at another point in the week, hopefully having a great day. Nonetheless, we continue with the latest drop from Jeonghan and Wonwoo of 17 with their unit debut. We have the two remaining B-sides off of their debut single album, the This Man single album. The title track last night was unbelievably pretty, very refined, very almost elegant, sexy kind of. It was a very good song. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Definitely not a summer banger, I'll say that much. But well, we have two more songs to get through, and well, I have the album credits pulled up on the second screen over here. It looks like we've got member solos for the two remaining B-sides. So well, let's just find out what the B-sides are going to be like, right? So without further ado, let's send it one time. Here we go! Righty-o. So, we got quite an experience with the title track, so let's see if we're gonna get something along these similar lines, or if we're gonna get something entirely different from the two guys, because I mentioned this in the title track, they bring quite different skill sets to the table, and yet they found the perfect middle ground. So, let's see what we have in store for us today. I'm going to quickly read the credits to Last Night because this is a proper album listen. We read the credits up before every single song. So track number 1, Last Night, terrific song. Guitar by Park Ji-won. Shout out Park Ji-won. The guitar part was terrific. Lyrics and composition by Woozi and Bumzu. Arrangement by Bumzu. Which takes us to Jeonghan solo track number 2, Beautiful Monster. Shout out Stacy one time. They're having a comeback soon. Anyways, non sequitur. Lyrics by Woozi and Bumzu. Composition Woozi, Bumzu, Jinte Cole, David Brook, and Mike Gonak. No one on arrangement. Alright, let's send it one time. Okay, it's a little bit lighter than the title. Cool harmonies. He's got such a cool voice, doesn't he? Just naturally trouble loaded, but isn't afraid to use it. So it's another song that's kind of got the, quote-unquote late night vibes to it. It's a little bit brighter though, a little bit quicker too. So much vocal layering. I love it. I love a good vocal harmony section. We're getting so much of it. The way the chord switches right at the end of that pre-chorus into that sustain is really cool. I wonder if react to the K will get around to this, knowing how much like 17 they covered properly over there. Because I reckon there could be a lot of like good music talks that you can get from this album. Switch it up one time for the bridge, okay. It's not even the bridge, it's the outro. Okay. Well, until that final outro came around, it's an extremely easygoing song. Just kind of relaxes as it goes along, and that's really cool to me because it's Beautiful Monster kind of lays in a middle ground of a lot of different places. So it's, I think people from OSC Saturdays will know this term, or people who have seen OSC Saturdays from me in the past will know the late night vibe. We come across that quite a bit over on OSC Saturdays, but the late night vibe when it comes to music, that kind of relaxed, soft-spoken vibe where it's the song kind of emphasizes the groove rather than the melody and the rhythm. Beautiful Monster doesn't lean entirely into that, but it's got hints and traces of it. It's a little bit bright and a little bit fast to be, I think, purely that late night aesthetic for me. But it's also got the mellowness and the smoothness in the camp of, you know, that late night aesthetic. So it really just kind of rides that line so well. And I think because of it, it's going to be one of those songs that I could play kind of whenever I want to. Because it's, you know, it's admittedly not a party banger, right? But imagine, you know, like after the party's over, when things are winding down, when people are going home, you have to, you know, tear down for the party, pack up leftovers, return silverware and cutlery and plates and stuff like that. It's got that kind of vibe to it, you know. It's still got the lingering energy from what's happened before, but it's preparing you for the kind of cool down element that's coming later, if that makes sense. I kind of like that. Right, and that takes us to one final song. Of course, we got side B with Mr. Wonwoo and Leftover. Lyrics by Woozi Bomzu and Wonwoo. Same on composition, hell yes, Wonwoo. And arrangement by Bomzu and Lee Bom-hoon. Yes, we got a member composition. Love that for you, Wonwoo. Wonwoo, did you just drop a ballad on me? Stop, get out of here. Get out of here, Wonwoo. It's a ballad. If this continues, I may cry by the end of this. I'm not ashamed of it. But I am getting sweaty around the eyes right now. And it's not seasonal allergies doing that. Oh, the call and response. Let it grow, bud. Oh, he threw in a little bit of something there. Well, it's getting too hot. Oh my, I love how every single phrase just extends more than I'm anticipating. Like that pre-chorus goes on for an extra 2 measures. The chorus goes for an extra 2 measures. Oh. I'm so happy at the fact that Wonwoo has tapped into power ballad territory. Oh my, go even further into it, my guy, please.
난 모퉁이 해적 그러니 나는 유지 동안아 네가 멀린 상처와
I swear, if there's a guitar, electric guitar solo in the bridge, I'm going to weep.
나는 가득 차서 먼 나라에 말하고 싶었어 네가 버리고 간 네 모든 것들이 너의 상처 모두 나에게
Oh, you know what? It's not a guitar solo, but it's a key change and it's close enough. Oh my god.
어디서라도 행복하길 바래 지독한 감기처럼 아픔이 또다시 쌓인다면 날 생각해 줄래 어떤 내일에도 기다리는 내가 있다고
I got goosebumps. Oh my god. I've got tears in my eyes. I've got goosebumps running up and down my arms. Like, what is happening to me? What have you done to me? It's so pretty. Oh my. And it's, look how long this song is. I am actually crying a little bit. Hold on a second. Oh. Oh my god. Wonwoo, you beautiful human being, you. Oh. Look. You know what's crazy? It's the fact that I don't think I took in any of the lyrics for that. This was purely musically induced tears of happiness. Oh my god. Oh. Listen, I'll go back and read the lyrics later. But when... Oh, it's the whole shock factor of it all. Because you have to think about this in context, right? I've known about what Wonwoo can do, but my most recent musical memory of Wonwoo, you know, if you... what is it? If you don't account for last night that I listened to like 20 minutes ago, my last musical memory with Wonwoo is La La Lee. I don't think I've ever heard a more angrier sounding Wonwoo than in La La Lee. You know, like on a song, I mean. So to go from that to just the emotionally vulnerable state that is Leftover, yeah, the shock factor is gonna hit so hard. Oh my goodness. And this song was already off to a great start because I'm an avid fan of the ballad genre. Like, I think it gets a lot of unwarranted stick because it's, you know, it's a ballad, it's sappy, it's slow, it's not very exciting to listen to. I crave that sappiness. I love the emotional heaviness that you get in a ballad. Like, I grew up around 80s music. That's why I kind of kept leaning into power ballads and guitar solos and the bridges and stuff. That's like what my childhood was. I listened to 80s like hard rock and hair metal and rock and pop and stuff like that from like age 4 onwards until high school, I'd say. Even throughout high school, I have a very close affiliate, like connection with that, and specifically the power ballad subgenre of the 1980s. There's something so pretty about very emotional, very vulnerable vocals with the biggest of like power chords in the background. Some K-pop artists have tapped into that and have had this effect. Wonwoo, though, Wonwoo has just taken that to different levels. And you know what? Even though it wasn't like visible weeping, Wonwoo's Leftover has now made the illustrious list of K-pop songs that have made me cry, joining the likes of what Jin's Epiphany, Wendy's Like Water, Onewee's Universe. There's a couple of other songs on here that, oh, Lucy's Play off of their childhood album, which is back there. Look, if I sit here for too long, I'm just going to keep rambling about the same things over and over, so I'm just going to cut it here. Wonwoo, you absolute beautiful human being. Wow. Wow. after last night, I figured the B-sides were gonna be something a little bit special. And this was before I even realized that this was them doing like individual solos as B-sides. And then we got the kind of more lighthearted, but still, I think equally as light and smooth with Jeonghan on Beautiful Monster. And so I was already in a great place with this release. We were already off to the races, all the positive points in the world. This was like, XP farming, just boom, 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 we're going places. And then Wonwoo just came out of nowhere and absolutely destroyed me mentally. Like, this is emotional damage in music form for me. This targeted every single emotional vulnerability when it comes to, like, my taste in music. And then threw in contextual shock factor on top of it. This was over for me. I was not going to survive this album. And this is this is like 2 B-sides and a title track, and I wasn't going to survive it. Oh, man. Look, I don't know how it's going to fare in terms of album of the year, just because it's a very short album. And because of it, everything needs to be just sublime to go top of that list. But it has a pretty good shot. And Wonwoo's Leftover has a very high shot of going B-side of the year. I don't know if I want to put it in the boy group category or in the soloist category, but either way, whichever category it ends up going to is gonna be very high at the end of the year. I can already say that with confidence. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you all for watching along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. And Lord knows I enjoyed that a lot. But one last request from me today: let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world, whether it be, checking with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness that may brighten up someone else's day to day. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.